So, the recent past, we got the Hanged Man, Two of Wands, Ten of Swords. I know I already discussed this part in previous videos about previous periods. This card already popped up then, looking at our situations from a different perspective. Right now, Sagittarius can be restless, and so we might feel restless about a decision that we need to make, about an action that we need to take. Maybe because we try to look at different perspectives, maybe there were too many perspectives. Maybe some of you find it difficult to be alone in this cave, living an upside down world. Maybe we can't be alone because we're in a relationship in which we don't feel very stable, in which there are a lot of conflicts. Maybe someone stabbed us. There were two ideas, the relationship, but then suddenly there was a third idea which we didn't see coming. And when we thought about it, looked at it, spent some time alone to, how do you say that? To get a more clear picture of what was going on. A volcano eruption. Holy shit, is this what is going on? Again, maybe some of you broke up. So, and now you do feel stable. You already feel a bit more stable. And you can daydream about new possibilities, or you do not feel stable at all and you've been having some nightmares maybe. People in this period, people tend to take things very personally. But when people take things personally, often it comes from a place where you yourself wouldn't do these things to the other person. And you might feel like, why does this person do this to me? But it's good to study yourself a bit more. It's good to spend this time of fall and winter, these shorter days, to reflect on yourself, on what brought you to this situation. I say slow down a lot. I find it very difficult myself, but it's only natural, especially um, in the areas on the world where we live by the 4 cycles, we do need more rest. And when we take that rest, then the inspiration will come. I said earlier, what is inspiration? I actually meant you cannot grasp it. It's like fire. You cannot pick it up. You can touch it, but it's such an interesting element. Like what is fire actually? It gives us light, so that we can literally see things better. It gives us warmth so that we feel more comfortable. And even in cartoons, when a light bulb suddenly pops up, hey, oh, that's a good idea, you know, that light. And in the dark, if you look at a candle, during the daytime you don't really see the flame, but if you look at a candlelight in the dark, it's really out there. You really see it. It's very vibrant, and so you find inspiration, you find light, you see light better in the dark. And it's so I know you guys already know this, but it's such a good reminder for ourselves to find stability in ourselves. Know what our personal dreams are, so that you can make this medicine, or you can start this project. You can take this inspiration and get the ingredients and mix it up and pour it in this 1 cup, so that the flower can bloom, so that the plant can grow and the flower can bloom. And that doesn't happen when you're being overwhelmed by all these ideas, by all this information that is attacking you, that is attacking us. Yeah. So another overview. There are 3 major arcana cards. 1 in the present, 1 in the recent past, 1 in the present, and 1 in the near future. So let's see the future card as again as a possibility, as a guidance form, as an idea. Maybe it will work for you. And the major arcana cards are archetypes in us. So we already have been stepping into the cave when fall started. We've already spent time to look at our situations in our lives in different ways. And we have been mixing, stirring the pot. Maybe there have been a confrontation because you did some work, and there have been confrontations in your love life. Yeah, there aren't any earth cards here. So this time is really fire, air, and cups. So action, passion, thoughts, communication, concerning what we actually feel. Because a lot of us weren't feeling very well. A lot of us still don't feel very well, and especially again now, Scorpio season just passed. Mysteries came to the table. We got stabbed. Maybe people also have been communicating aggressively. I experienced that in my own life, and I heard that also from several people around me. In my personal life, it wasn't very bad. It was just it doesn't matter. I just noticed it, noticed. Blah 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 blah. I was just looking at it objectively, interesting. There is this energy in the atmosphere that makes people act very intuitively. Impulsively. Act very impulsively, and which made me think, don't you think about something before you speak? Do you hear yourself talk? But in my life, it weren't. There were just people that I don't know. Customers at work, for example, guys that tried to hit on me and were very straightforward. And I like that. I like it when guys are very straightforward. But it was almost sometimes also in a vulgar way, and more than usually. And I don't really back down from that, in the sense that I get scared from it or intimidated. Whatever, but I do see it, and I noticed that energy was more active. So it wasn't really in my personal life, but also people around me towards each other. I noticed that people were more aggressive, more impulsive. But when these things maybe happened in your personal life, even though they're not pleasant, they do give you information. They do give you information, and so you can, if you observe your feelings, what does it do to you? What does it mean to you? Is this relationship really good for you? Do you feel secure? Do you feel stable in this relationship? Is this job really good for you? Do you get satisfaction out of this project? So, to get back to the subject that I've been talking about a lot, slowing down, taking the time to spend time with yourself, get to know yourself better again. How do you do this? For many people, it's so difficult to be alone. And a big part of that is because a lot of people are afraid to look at themselves and to be with their own feelings. But if you keep postponing that, or if you keep dodging that, or how you say that, if you keep doing that, you will never truly get to know yourself. And if you never get to know yourself, how can you come to a place where you know what you want and what you need? You can't. You will never reach that point. The work that needs to be done now is, yes, spend more time alone. Yes, even more time alone. Get to know you. Write down your thoughts. Just start writing. Go to a store tomorrow and buy a new journal. Buy a nice pen. Start writing. Just start writing. What have you been experiencing? How did it make you feel? And then read it a couple of times and think about it. Maybe new stuff will come. And also, the last part, which I love, which helped me a lot, is find the things that you've learned from it. Even knowing what you don't want is beautiful. Yeah, block that shit out. Block it. It doesn't matter what age you have so much time left. You know, a cliche, the sun goes down, next day the sun comes up. Next day the sun comes up. You know, water yourself. Love yourself. Yeah, so journaling, practical tip. Last video I already spoke about meditation. The thing with meditation is people that already meditate, I don't even have to say it. Maybe you can see this as a reminder. Maybe get back to meditation. If you don't feel like meditating, go for a walk. I already discussed that. I also made a video of that. It's just a good way to clear your mind. So, pulling the arrow. Arrow is the air element. Sagittarius is a fire sign. The arrow, you shoot it through the air. So it's about pulling your thoughts. Hold up. What actually do I think? Hold up. What actually do I want? What are my thoughts? And what are other people's thoughts? Do they mix well together, my thoughts and other people's thoughts? What are my dreams? Yes, when you're alone, but you don't get influenced by other people's shit. And so it's a good foundation to be stable by yourself. And about the measuring, so I did a little research for myself for this period, and a couple of months ago, 2 months ago, or a month and a half ago, I decided to just only work 3 days in the week, at least until the end of the year, so that I have time to rest. So that I have time for myself. And where did I want to go with this? Oh yeah, the measurement. So time management also. How do you schedule in your day? Because I think most of us want too much in a day. And when you want too much in a day, you will never feel satisfied. There will never be a day where you feel satisfied because you wanted too much in that day, and it's impossible. So just give yourself a couple of tasks every day. Tasks that will Add something too that will help your development, that will help your project grow, and prioritize the time to rest and to relax and do nice things. When I say be alone more, I don't literally mean like be a hermit, go live in a hut where nobody else is. But it's about the time management, it's about measurement. A lot of people are never alone. It's normal that we need time to be alone. When you're in a relationship, when you have family, it's logical that you're not much alone, especially when you're a parent. But it is necessary to spend some time alone, to just be alone with your thoughts, and do not feel guilty about it. Stop postponing that because you need it. And everybody needs it. So do not let anyone tell you that you do not deserve it or that there is no time, because there is time. You know, when you're a single parent, so when you're a family and you can tell your spouse, please be with the kids now because I need some time alone. The best thing is to schedule it in a week. A moment of the day or a part of a day in a week or something like that you know that's gonna be me time. Tell your spouse, and if your spouse loves you, then he or she will say sure. If it's a difficult person and the person says that no, it can't be done, there's no time, yeah, then you can get that conflict. But that person also needs some time for him or herself. So this might sound a bit harsh, but if this person keeps telling you no, there's no time, maybe it's not the best thing to be together. Because we all know that we need this time for ourselves. And the longer you wait, the longer you postpone that, the more difficulties you get. Because, you lose yourself, you lose your identity, you lose your own dreams. And you'll get sick. Yeah, that escalated a bit, but well, it's a reason why I'm alone, and it's a reason why I know who I am, I know what I want. I still have a lot of learning to do. I can be lazy as fuck, and for years I already have ideas of projects that I want to do for my business, and it's still not where I want it to be, and it's very frustrating. So I'm not sitting here on a high horse, Sagittarius, saying, yeah, you should be doing this. I still don't have everything together yet, but I see that a lot in relationships. Also when it comes to work. Measurement. Take your responsibilities, do them, do the tasks. So every day you build towards a better tomorrow. Sometimes there can be days, sometimes there can be weeks or months that you work full days, like really going for it. A lot of fire, you're going for it. That's lovely. That's I have so much respect for that. I've been through those periods as well. Periods where I've been very creative and where you just don't want to stop. But when you feel like burning out, then you already know you have to take a step back. And again, dark days, it's cold, our bodies need more rest. And yeah, now I keep on. If I go on now, I think I'll just keep repeating myself. So, yeah. Learn yourself. Get to know you. Get to know you. Get to know you. Who are you? Who are you? Write down your dreams. Do nothing, and the inspiration will come. The new sun. Happy new moon cycle, everybody. Last thing. There was something else. Yeah. It's just a different way in which it's just something else. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm feeling so slow. I'm feeling so slow. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I wrote it down. Uranus is in Taurus. Uranus is the rebel planet. So I know we want to change so many things. I know we all feel this longing and even this urge. And it's in Taurus now. And Taurus is so calm and stubborn and can be lazy. So I know it's difficult. You want to rebel, but you're tired. And that is because it is November, baby. Take it easy. Uranus will stay in Taurus until 2025. Uranus is also the rebel, like I said, the rebel planet, Taurus earth element. So a lot will change concerning earth elements, concerning our health, our society, our earth, the planet itself. But it's going slow. And that feels difficult. Because we do all feel this urge. We want change. We got time. Practice patience. And another cliche. Live in the moment. Enjoy the little things. Find beauty. Find beautiful things. Surround yourself with beautiful things. Put on nice music. Put on candles. Nice incense. Surround yourself. If you surround yourself with people by choice, I mean, with work, you don't really choose it. If you surround yourself by choice with people, choose your people. Choose you and choose your people. You can decide. You can decide. Mwah. Bye. And I realized you might think, but Olga, why should we pull back now? Because Sagittarius is the sign that goes after their goals. Okay, hear this out. First you have to pull back. Think about what you want to aim at before you can aim at something to go for the goal. Do you know what you want? Okay, so pull back and think about it. And then aim. And then